Alright, what is up, YouTube? Second, I gotta get closer to the mic, so throw it in y'all face. I apologize. But I do not condone the use of any substance mentioned in this video, nor substances that are shown. That is strictly for you guidelines only. Alright, we can begin. So, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Hirabuto here, and today we're going to be talking about the time I took a bottle of DXM dextromorph, and I believe how it's said. It is so weird for me to be talking to a camera like this. I have not made a video like this yet. So let's get into it. So it's like 9 o'clock when I'm talking to my cousin. We're just gonna call him K for now. I was talking to my cousin K, and I'm like, all right, I got these. I got them. I'm getting ready to take them. Let's do it. Just mind you, I'm texting him. So 9:05 ish, 9:10 ish, around that time, I finally dose up. So I took half the bottle to start. Like if I'm gonna do this, let me get my toes wet first before I go all in. So prior to this experience, I've dabbled a little bit before, you know, taking the whole bottle type shit. I used to go on, like, try to hit first plateau a couple times, and then I'm like, fuck it, we're just gonna go try to get to the third plateau. Mind you, I don't know how much a full bottle is. I'd have to look at some pictures and look around. I believe they were like 15 to 30 milligrams. All right, but yeah, I dose up. I'm on Warzone. This is like peak COVID time, so Warzone time. All my boys are off. I'm chilling. I'm in my room. I'm listening to some music. I got Kid Cudi on. This is a major a major part to the story that I forgot to record in the last camera set. Yeah. Anyway, Kid Cudi was a major part of this story throughout this trip. So 30 minutes start coming on. I get really antsy. Like I have a lot of energy that I don't know. So I'm moving my legs fast. I'm in my room. I'm just doing like fidgety things, like just fast. 30 minutes. I'm like, all right. 45 to an hour. It's starting to get a little bit real at this. I'm starting to realize that I am now like sort of past the come up, and I'm like on the way to the. So visuals got sharper. All right, I don't know how to explain this to anyone who's like ever done anything like this, like done psychedelics or anything like that. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it like it's my camera quality's ass. I'm sorry, but yeah, everything looks sharper. I'm looking at edges. Edges are sharper. The edges of my TV were sharper, and I'm starting to get like this old school static in my vision. It's not like overpowering. It's just like it's there. It's apparent. And at this point, I'm like, I can't play Warzone right now. That is not happening. I cannot focus on my game. And like as I'm starting to see these static, I'm getting like euphoria just throughout my entire body, and it's like shifting. It'll be like at my feet, and then it'll go up through my leg, and then it'll like pulse through my like chest and stomach, and then just flood my fucking brain. It was a crazy experience, and that's just somewhat of the come up. And at that point, I go back to Roid or Reddit, and I'm looking like, is it safe to redose? I should have just stayed where I was at. Half the bottle was doing me just fine. Okay, so I'm texting my cousin again. I'm like, damn, this shit is like really kicking my ass right now. Like I'm beyond fried, and I'm smoking some weed on top of it. I was beyond fried. Okay, I was beyond the galaxy that we were in. It felt like. So hour 30 minutes. This is where shit gets to feel disconnecting. Like I don't know what really happened between an hour and 30 minutes. to like hour 6, like dead ass. I don't know where the fuck I went. I can recall some things, but everything else is just fucking. But as everything starts to like now, everything is peak. Like I'm starting to feel like a robot in a way, cause what they call DXM is like on it's like robo tripping, and like I gotta say this again. I do not condone the use of anything in this video. Do not copy me. Do not try it for yourself. Don't do it. It's just not good for your brain. And after all that, like everything's hitting me, everything at once, and it feels a little too good to be true type shit. Like I'm feeling blissful at this, like honestly, like as soon as I closed my eyes and put my laptop down and like I just propped it up and I got Kid Cudi on the TV on the Xbox playing, and at this point music is sounding like it was made just for me type shit. Like these songs are made just for me, and like I'm feeling disconnected from my body. Like I was laying down, eyes closed, and I shit you not, it felt like I was not this vessel that I'm in. I was not there, bro. I promise you, I was not there. I was somewhere in the realm of fucking something. I was exploring. That's it got crazy. Like it dead ass got crazy beyond that point. And I still remember there was one Kid Cudi song that like really stood the fuck out during this time, and it was Sad People. Kid Cudi Sad People. And like it just took me on twists and turns. Like every instrument, every vocal just made twist and turn, and it felt fucking wild. Like you don't really I don't know how to explain it to someone that's never done anything psychedelic wise or anything like that, hallucinogenics. Like, and it's like when you're listening to music, it's a different type of feel. Like you are the music. That's what it felt like. Like I was the music that was playing. I was the instrument that was being strung. I was the piano that was being keyed, paused, like all this other shit. Like everything at once sounded amazing. It reminded me of the time I did LSD. I'll have to get into that another time if you guys like these. If you guys like these, let me know. Make sure you let me know. But yeah, I get to the threshold. I don't even know what threshold I'm at. Don't know what plateau I'm at this point. And everything else is starting to kick in because I looked it up, made sure it was safe. It's safe, but if you're at a comfortable spot when you're doing hallucinogenics, dissociative, psychedelics, whatever, stay right there. Just stay right there. So, you know, at this point, it's heavy. The high is very heavy at this point. It feels wicked. Wicked is a very good way to describe it at this point, because 2 hours, 3 hours in, with my eyes closed, I was getting muscle spasms in my leg and causing my leg to shit. Like at first I'm like, whoa, this is a bit freaky. Like this is not real. Like is my leg really convulsing right now? Yes, it was happening. And yes, it's a side effect from the dosage. Yeah, my leg was shaking and I'm like, all right, bro, you're good. You're not dying. You're not going through any of that. You're okay. Good. Okay. After that, like after I calm myself down, and I'm going to text my cousin again, and for some reason mid-text I decide to put my head down because my head felt fucking heavy. Like my head felt like a ton. Just fucking sitting up was a lot. Like at this point I'm bedridden. Like I'm at this part of the trip, I'm not moving, I'm not doing shit. I'm letting whatever play. Kid Cudi was still on. There was a playlist with Kid Cudi, Lil Peep. So like it was chill. It was a nice chill. But man, that heavy load, fuck. That's another thing that got me. I felt so heavy. Like crazy feeling. The rest of the bottle starts to kick in around the 3 hour mark. At this point, like I was having close-eyed visual off half the bottle, like the first hour, 2 hours, on the 3 hours. But when this shit hit me, I tell you, it fucking hit.
He's all the way in the back, right?
My brain at this point felt fried. Like it was ready to go to sleep, but I just redosed, and now I was forcing it to fuck up, wired. Just wired, just tripping balls. I can't even say tripping. I was robo tripping hard at this. At this time, like it got intense. Like my closed eyes visuals were so intense that like I dead ass could not feel my body. I could only feel my eyes, and it was weird. Like I didn't feel like a body. I felt like my brain. And like you close your eyes for an extended period of time on this shit. I shit you not. You're seeing like a shit ton of geometric shapes. A lot of shapes that I saw that were like folding and intertwining, and like it'd stop and just like vibrate were fucking squares. It it was such a crazy experience to actually see, because it was just squares, and some of them would fold like origami type shit. Some would spin and some would just vibrate. And there was times where it was an actual, felt like an actual fucking like LSD trip, because of the fact that what the fuck is going on? Open my eyes and it's more static, but everything is now sharper and it looks more 3D than before. It's such a weird feeling, and this went on for a couple of hours. But back to the text, like I put my head down, closed my eyes for what I thought was like 5 minutes. I shit you not, I thought it was like 5 minutes. No. Next thing you know, I'm picking my head back up an hour. And I texted him, I'm like, yo, I left you on red thinking I was texting for an hour. I just time traveled, like dead ass. That's what it felt like. It felt like I just fucking time traveled. I was so blitzed at this. Y'all gotta realize that I was so blitzed at this point that I thought that I just time traveled. Like that shit was fucking real.
It was in Black Ops 3,
Bro. Like what? Yeah. I thought I dead ass just blasted the fuck off, time traveled, and came back to my bed type shit. And bro, this happened like 2 times, and mind you, by the time like my trip was winding down, I thought I time traveled 2-3 times. But the euphoria that I felt during the DXM was fucking crazy. I did not expect that. One thing is another thing. One thing is another. Okay, bro. One big thing, your mindset going to anything like this plays a major role. I got lucky with how my actual trip was, because I went into bad mindset. I was down in dumps mentally. I was going through it. Now I'm like, fuck it, I'm just to do what happened. Honestly, it made me realize that living in a box world of green grass and flowers be box, not the move. And like acid, like I know I'm talking, like acid made me realize that like I was very lonely. I was a very sick person. I didn't really like sharing my life with anybody. Like I was content with just being how I was. But acid showed that like it's okay to like let people. That's sort of what DXM felt like afterward, like during the afterglow when you sit back, you're like actually thinking about the trip. you realize like I feel like no matter what you do, like psychedelic wise, hallucinogenic, all that dissociatives, there's a meaning behind the trip. No matter if you say you're doing it for fun or you're just, there's always an underlying meaning to the trip itself. And I feel like if you're going to trip, you should go into a trip with the intent to figure something or whatever the fuck. Go within yourself. Like, these are substances that we have that allow us to heal, not just have fun. So yeah, but I did this with just pure intent to find out, and yeah, don't do that. I got lucky. Yeah, the moral of the story of this trip was just, if you're gonna do something, make sure it's a comfortable dosage. Don't go above that. Like, if you're good where you're at, stay there. Because I honestly, at times, I didn't know if I was breathing or not. Like, I was beyond fried, and thought I was time traveling. Like, dead ass. I was convinced that every time I closed my eyes, I would go forward, like super fast. Like 5 minutes of closing my eyes equal to an hour closing my type shit. Yeah, it was one hell of a fucking experience, honestly. Not being able to really fucking move. Going to the bathroom off of it is fucking crazy. Like, when I left my room without like any music that was playing and shit like that, it was very echoey. Like, I'm in a cave and like I'm moving like a fucking robot. It's crazy. DXM is crazy. I don't recommend doing it though. Don't recommend any of this. Enjoy your sober brain. But yeah, that's sort of my trip report. DXM. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, that like button. Subscribe and comment. I got some more trip reports that I could tell y'all, get you guys hip to if you guys want. But that's our Abuto. I'm out. Peace.